Let's make history.
Felipe Luciano was one of the most gigantic voices, not just in Nuyorican culture, but also Puerto Rican history and even Black history. He was raised in Brookline Projects in the Canarsie section of Brooklyn, where, like most kids, he became involved in fights, gangs, and eventually prison time. Later on in life, he became one of the last poets, a spoken word band that came out of the civil rights era.
Hanging out with the last poets, I eventually acculturated myself. Through osmosis, I began to understand the language of words, the artistry of words. I became a wordsmith. And I began to write and write and write until I became an official member of the Last Poets. We traveled all over the country. And the first poem that I wrote 50 years ago was a poem that's still considered the standard to this day. Wherever I go, this is the poem that they remember.
Jíbaro, mi negro lindo, de los bosques de caña, caciques de luz, tiempo es una cosa cómica. Jíbaro, my pretty nigga, father of my yearning for the soil, the land, the earth of my people, father of the sweet smells of fruit in my mother's womb, the earth brown of my skin, the thoughts of freedom that butterfly through my insides. Jíbaro, my pretty nigga, sweating bullets of blood and bedbugs, swaying slowly to a softly strummed 5-string guitar, remembering ancient empires of sun gods and black spirits and things that were once so simple. How times have changed men, how men have changed time. Unnatural, screams the wind.
He then got involved in activism and started the Young Lords, which was basically like the Puerto Rican arm of the Black Panthers. The Young Lords and the Black Panthers worked together under one common cause, which Puerto Ricans and blacks tend to do when they're living in the same neighborhood, as Puerto Ricans have African roots. Luciano went on to become a radio talk show host and continues to be a voice for the unity of Hispanic and Black Americans.
There's a move afoot to divide us. It's being done by Afro-Saxons and coconuts, people who would have us believe that there's a separate gulf between two nations, Black and Latino.